Pop culture moves fast. Some songs that once dominated the charts have quietly faded into the background, and you have not thought about them for years. In this video, we look at 8 of the most forgotten hits of the past decade. Can't Remember to Forget You by Shakira featuring Rihanna. The irony. Shakira and Rihanna teamed up for this sultry track back in 2014, and the title itself seems to have foreshadowed its fate. It's a fusion of rock and reggae rhythms that had all the markings of a mega hit. The song's seductive lyrics and infectious beat were paired with a visually captivating music video that featured the two superstars. The music video was huge, now sitting on 1.3 billion views on YouTube. The song also became a hit, peaking at number 15 on the Billboard Hot 100. Despite being a collaboration of two pop powerhouses, the song has slipped into the can't remember category of our memories. I remember the video way more than the song. I Hate You, I Love You by Nash featuring Olivia O'Brien. In 2015, Nash and Olivia O'Brien brought us the ultimate anthem for every middle school breakup. It was a moody, slow track that was everywhere. It was the song for complicated relationships. Its strong and emotional lyrics resonated with many, making it a breakout streaming hit, as the song has reached 1.4 billion streams on Spotify. It also managed to peak at number 10 on the Billboard Hot 100. Fast forward a few years, and the song seems to have gone through its own breakup without memory. It was meant to be a ballad for all of us who couldn't quite figure out our emotions, and now we can't quite figure out where it went. The song didn't lead to any lasting mainstream presence for Nash or Olivia, and it has since faded from the forefront of pop music consciousness. Sign of the Times by Harry Styles. Harry Styles' debut solo single was supposed to mark his departure from boy band fame into serious artist territory. It's a 6-minute epic that showcased his vocal range and songwriting skills, drawing comparisons to the likes of David Bowie. The dramatic and melancholic tune had us all feeling deep existential thoughts, until we moved on to the next big hit. It was critically acclaimed and marked a successful solo debut, peaking at number 4 on the Billboard Hot 100. Despite its initial success, the song hasn't had the staying power of its other hits, making it one of the most overlooked hits in his discography. Nobrainer by DJ Khaled. DJ Khaled assembled a dream team for Nobrainer in 2018. The song was meant to be a no-brainer hit, as it was the sequel to I'm the One, with all the same people minus Lil Wayne. Despite the star-studded lineup, the track didn't quite stick in our brains as intended. It was just trying to recapture a moment that had already happened. It managed to peak at number 5 on the Billboard Hot 100, but it didn't have the same cultural impact, as it quickly fell out of rotation and is often forgotten when we think about the hits from that era. In the Night by The Weeknd. The Weeknd's In the Night from his 2015 album Beauty Behind the Madness showcased his signature blend of dark lyrics and pop production, but I don't think it has staying power from that era of The Weeknd. Despite his catchy melody and the undeniable Michael Jackson vibes, it got overshadowed by his other hits at the time. The song peaked at number 12 on the Billboard Hot 100, but it didn't achieve the same iconic status as other singles like Can't Feel My Face or The Hills. Over time, In the Night has become one of the more forgotten tracks in The Weeknd's impressive collection of hits. It was not even included in the original version of his greatest hits album, The Highlights. Feel It Still by Portugal the Man. Feel It Still was the breakout hit for Portugal the Man, an indie rock band that had been around for over a decade before this track catapulted them into mainstream success. The catchy danceable tune became a huge hit in 2017, as it was on every commercial, movie soundtrack, and radio station, peaking at number 4 on the Billboard Hot 100 and earning the band a Grammy Award. Considering how big the song was, it has now been largely forgotten. Now it's just a song that makes you go, oh yeah, I remember this, whenever it pops up unexpectedly. Want to Want Me by Jason Derulo. Jason Derulo has a knack for creating earworms, and Want You to Want Me was no exception in 2015. It became a smash hit, blending pop and R&B elements with a catchy hook that was hard to resist. It peaked at number 5 on the Billboard Hot 100 and was a staple on the radio. It didn't have the lasting power of Derulo's earlier hits like Talk Dirty and What You Say. Over time, it has become one of those tracks you recognize instantly if it pops up, but you never search for. Franchise by Travis Scott featuring Young Thug and MIA. Travis Scott has had his fair share of mega hits, but Franchise from 2020 seems to have fallen through the cracks. The Scots with Kid Cudi was one of those too. Despite debuting on number 1 on the Billboard Hot 100, it did not quite secure its franchise spot in our memories. Despite its initial success and the hype surrounding it, it did not have the staying power of other Travis Scott hits like Sicko Mode. It quickly fell off the charts, and he doesn't even perform it at his concerts. What forgotten hits did I forget? Tell me in the comments below.